All right, folks, we're continuing to grow my follower count tonight. Let's keep it going. Already had quite a few coming today. We're trying to get to 4,500. Go follow me. I'll wait. We can just hang for a little bit here, discuss some stuff while you guys go do that. We're not going to go anywhere. Don't worry. I'm on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. Give me to 4,500. Harris, I know that you follow me.
Oh,
thankfully.
Of course. I followed
Imagine
you.
if you didn't.
I followed you before I even started working here.
Good.
I knew who you were.
Good.
I was all aboard the Tom Downey Twitter train.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, folks, at WhatGoingDowney, hit me up with any questions that you guys have. We'll take it now to some L.A. Lakers discussions here. Some updates here around Kawhi Leonard. The report is they are still looking to add a first-rounder to help facilitate a Kawhi Leonard trade. At the same time, there is the report that the trade offers for Kawhi have been underwhelming because the Lakers are like, oh, we got LeBron now. We can just wait. Kawhi will come here in free agency.
Of course they can. They can completely wait. There's no reason why the Lakers shouldn't wait until the Spurs price comes down. What do they have to lose at this point? I mean, with DeMarcus Cousins going to the Warriors, the Lakers' chances of winning the finals this year went completely out the window. But now for next summer, you can just have an open slot, bring in Kawhi Leonard. Maybe you make a trade for another star. Maybe the Warriors will end up losing Boogie Cousins, along with maybe one of Kevin Durant or Draymond Green. And now all of a sudden you can make a legitimate run at the finals. There's no pressure on the Lakers to actually get Kawhi right now. They know Kawhi wants to play for him. The pressure's on the Spurs. And I want to say this. Greg Popovich and R.C. Buford are in a very, very tricky situation. I mean, this is unlike anything that we've seen in the NBA since maybe Carmelo Anthony. And that's a big maybe. This is still a very different situation than that was. So we'll see what happens with Kawhi and the Lakers, but they can just, like you said, they can just wait as long as they need to.
All right, LaVar Ball has chimed in, everyone. Let me know if you're a big baller with a BBB in the comments section. LaVar says he loves the Lonzo and LeBron pairing. Says Lonzo and LeBron are going to fit together like a glove. He says, quote, how are you going to give my son the best player in the game? Lonzo makes everybody better, including LeBron. LaVar is all aboard this, baby. This is good for the BBB, the big baller
I'm not
brand. You're a small baller.
I'm a small baller.
You're a small baller, Harris. We know this.
I kind of agree with LeVar Ball, though. I mean, look, if I have to be a small baller, then I'll be a small baller.
You are now a medium baller.
Medium baller? All right, I'll take a medium
Big
baller.
ballers
it's like medium
only.
hitters here at Chat Sports. Look,
I see the gel in the comments section. I love it.
The Lakers should keep Lonzo Ball. He actually will work quite well with LeBron James as an off-ball point guard who likes to pass and is a good rebounder as well. Yes. Keep Lonzo. Like I don't understand why so many people are eager to get rid of him.
I see the BBB. I see the one.
I love it.
I
Look,
see
there's
Jello.
so
great. I love
few point guards in the NBA that are his age who can pass and rebound like he can. If this dude gets a resemblance of a jump shot, he's going to be one of the 10 best point guards in basketball by the time he's 22. Why would the Lakers give up on him after 1 year?
10.
He didn't have a bad year last year. He was a really good defensive guard. I mean, at the worst, you ended with Rajon Rondo 2.0.
And I'm a big Rondo fan.
Me too. There's nothing wrong with Rondo if you surround him with shooters. He won a title. I don't think there's a problem with having Rondo 2.0 with a crazy amount of upside. I still like Lonzo. I think he's a long way to go.
All right, folks. Once again, I am Tom Downey. That is Harris Rubenstein. We'll be back with an update on the potentiality of a Chris Bosh reunion with LeBron James. But first, a very quick message.
What's going on? Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports. I know you're here for NBA rumors, but NFL and fantasy football season is right around the corner. Follow me on Twitter, at MitchellRenz365. Hit me up with any fantasy questions, and don't be afraid to slide in those DMs so I can help you build your own fantasy super team. Now, back to NBA Weekly.
All right, folks. Earlier this week, we made note that there was the report that Bosh wanted to return to the NBA. Hoops Hype also adds on to this that Bosh wants to play for the Lakers, but he is not medically cleared yet and hasn't actually made any progress towards doing so. The NBA will not clear him unless they give him, or unless Bosh can stay off of blood thinners for the genuine fear that if he manages to cut himself or something along those lines, he may bleed out and then potentially have a fatal incident on the court, which would be terrible, or more clot issues. So the NBA is not going to clear Chris Bosh. Now, maybe Bosh can make that argument, but as of right now, it doesn't seem likely, even though the dream is still there for Chris Bosh.
I feel so bad for Chris Bosh.
Sucks,
he had
man.
the entire second half of his career stolen from him. I mean, the dude still had a ton of money left with the Heat. He had signed a new deal. He wanted to help keep them relevant. I think the Heat actually would be a really good team if they still had Chris Bosh over the past couple years. Obviously, the team would look a lot different, but it's just a shame. Chris Bosh was always one of my favorite players. When he was with the Big Three Heat, he was one of the most underrated players in all of basketball. I might be in the minority on this. I still think Chris Bosh is a Hall of Fame player. Maybe not a first ballot guy, but his career statistics, his dominance of his position while he was in the NBA, and the amount of titles that he won and his importance to that team, I think makes him a Hall of Famer. And I've heard people say before, oh, what does Chris Bosh do that Kevin Love can't do? If you really think that Kevin Love is better than Chris Bosh, you don't watch basketball. What the hell have you been watching over the past 5 years? Chris Bosh should be a Hall of Famer.
All right, so Bosh still harbors that dream, but it doesn't seem that likely as we sit right now, unfortunately. There was the report that came out today that Anthony Davis has bought a house near L.A. And, of course,
Rumbles.
We know how social media works. All of a sudden it was, hey, could Anthony Davis go to L.A.? He bought a house there, right? LeBron James has a house there, and then he went there. I still don't buy this one. It is outside of L.A. It's a $7.5 million mansion. Oh, by the way, it's got a home theater, an entire basketball court that's indoor, an infinity pool that features friggin' water slides.
Love it.
And a guest house and an outdoor kitchen. It's a 35-mile drive to downtown L.A., which is about a 3-hour drive, as you can confirm, Harris.
Oh, can confirm.
But the flip side is Davis has given no indications that he wants to leave the Pelicans. He helped push for Julius Randle to come. So maybe it's an option down the road, but I don't think it's a likely one right now. I'm sorry, LA fans.
I am going to make a prediction right now. Maybe it was going to shake the chat. It's going to shake you. This is Anthony Davis's last season on the Pelicans.
Bet.
Bet you're right there.
We go.
I truly believe that Anthony Davis is gone after this year. Just because, look, if you're Anthony Davis and you know that the Warriors are going to be relevant in the Western Conference for years to come, and look, he said multiple times that he wants to win a championship and he wants to make a run at a possible title. He knows that's not going to happen while he's on the Pelicans. And I think he's gonna get really frustrated this year between him, Randall, and Mirotic. I think this is the year where he finally snaps and demands a trade. He sees what's happening with Kawhi. He saw Paul George force a trade and go to a title contender.
I see a lot of twos in the comments.
He's about to see.
You're not alone.
He's about to see Kawhi Leonard go to the Lakers. If you're Anthony Davis, why not go to the Pelicans and be like, trade me to Boston? Go send me to a title contender. I just don't see why Anthony Davis will stay on the Pelicans if they're not going to make a run in the finals after this season. What's he staying there for?
It's fair.
He has no allegiances to New Orleans besides the fact that they drafted him, and we've seen in the NBA that means nothing. That means absolutely nothing. It's zero. It's a small market team. He's a big market player. I think Anthony Davis is gone next year.
All right, I saw quite a few twos. Plus, you guys throwing at the threes. I love you. Never change.
Couple 69s in there as well. Come on, people.
Even better. There we go.
Come on.
All right, we'll come back with some free agency winners and losers here in just a second. But first, a short message.